Okay, so we want to simplify all of these expressions that are given to us. We need to remember our order of operations. One way to do that is to remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Always start with parentheses and then exponents, multiplication and division. I'll kind of group those two together, as well as addition and subtraction. Okay, so that's the order we want to look at. So in this first problem, of course, the first thing I need to do is subtract 10 from 8. 8 minus 10 is negative 2. Okay, so that's the first step. Now what? 12 minus 4? No, we don't do subtraction next. We do multiplication. This right here means negative 4 times negative 2, so I got to do that first. So that's going to be equal to, I just rewrite the 12 because I'm not dealing with that yet, and then I add 8 and get my answer of 20. All right, so you'll notice in number 2 there are no parentheses, so I do the exponents first. So I'm just going to rewrite everything. It's good to be organized. I'm going to write 9 divided by 3 times 4 squared, which is 16. And then I'm going to do minus 5. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do here is I can do the multiplication next, or I can do the division next. Notice how I underline these they're the same, really the same order. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is go from left to right. Okay, so you'll notice you got to be careful with the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally is a little tricky. You have to group these two guys together. You don't actually always do multiplication for division, and you don't always do addition before subtraction. Put them on the same level, and once you get to multiplication and division, you go left to right. Okay, so instead of doing 3 times 16 first, what I do is I'm at really the same level. So I will do 9 divided by 3 first, which is 3, and then I'll multiply that by 16. And I'm just bringing the 5 along for the ride. Okay, and then up here I go 3 times 16, which is 48, minus 5, and I get my final result for this problem of 43. Okay, so again, let's go over that one more time. At this step right here, if I really follow this, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally thing, I would do the multiplication first, but that's technically not correct. So we really want to put multiplication and division at the same level. Whenever you have that, something that looks like that, you go left to right. Okay, so first I would do the division and then multiplication. All right, so let's try and apply our order of operations to the next problem. I'm going to try and organize myself through negative 3 minus. I'm just going to leave the 3's alone because the first thing I got to do is what's in the parentheses. So that's negative 3 squared, and then divided by 16 minus 7 is 9. Okay, what's next? Oh, I got to do the exponents. Okay, I took care of the parentheses. Now I got to do the exponents. Negative 3 minus 3. Negative 3 squared is 9, positive 9, divided by 9. Okay, good. So here I have that same situation, multiplication and division. So I'm going to go left to right here. So I'm going to go negative 3 times 9, that is negative 27. So negative 3 minus 27 divided by 9. All right, next up is division. So negative 3. Negative 27 divided by 9 is negative 3. So negative 3 minus 3 is negative 6. That was number 3. One more to go. Exponents, parentheses first. So up top, I can cube the 2. Remember, 2 cubed means 2 times 2 times 2. That's 8. Down bottom, I will not multiply yet. First, I'll do 4 minus 2, which is 2. Okay, keep going. So really when you have a fraction, you want to simplify what's up top by using your order of operations and simplify what's in bottom by using your order of operations. So up top, I'm to the addition step, I get 20. Down here, I got to first multiply those, that's 21, and then take away 2. And that should give me 19. Okay, and I always want to reduce a fraction if I can. In that case, I cannot reduce it. 20 over 19 is as simple as it gets.